Greetings and welcome to this video about the impact of social media on romantic jealousy. This is a topic that has become increasingly relevant in our digital age, and we'll be exploring it in depth today. Romantic jealousy is a natural human emotion that has been around for centuries. It's the feeling of insecurity, fear, and anger that arises when one perceives a threat to a valued relationship. But with the advent of social media, the dynamics of romantic jealousy have changed. Social media provides us with a constant stream of information about our partner's lives, and it's easy to get caught up in the comparisons and envy that come with that. The impact of social media on romantic jealousy can be profound and can lead to negative consequences for our relationships. In this video, we'll delve into the definition of romantic jealousy, the ways in which social media can exacerbate it, and the negative effects it can have on our relationships. We'll also provide tips for managing and reducing the impact of social media-fueled jealousy. So, whether you're someone who has experienced jealousy in a relationship, or you're simply interested in learning more about this topic, stay tuned for a comprehensive look at the impact of social media on romantic jealousy. The definition of romantic jealousy. In this section, we'll be discussing the definition of romantic jealousy in depth and exploring its key characteristics. Romantic jealousy is an emotional response that occurs when one perceives a threat to a valued relationship. It can involve feelings of insecurity, fear, anger, and anxiety, and it's a normal and natural emotion that has been documented throughout human history. Romantic jealousy can be triggered by a variety of events and circumstances, such as a partner's perceived interest in someone else, rumors of infidelity, or physical proximity to a rival. These triggers can cause intense and disruptive emotions that can damage relationships and impact our mental health. However, with the advent of social media, the dynamics of romantic jealousy have changed. Social media provides us with a constant stream of information about our partners and their lives, and it's easy to get caught up in comparisons and envy. This constant access to information can exacerbate the emotions and behaviors associated with jealousy and make it more intense, persistent, and disruptive to our lives. To define romantic jealousy in a broader context, it's an emotional response that occurs when one perceives a threat to a valued relationship and is characterized by feelings of insecurity, fear, anger, and anxiety. In the context of social media, this emotion can be intensified and can have a negative impact on our relationships and mental well-being. So, that's a comprehensive look at the definition of romantic jealousy and what it entails. In the next section, we'll explore the impact of social media on this emotion and how it exacerbates the feelings and behaviors associated with jealousy. The influence of social media on romantic jealousy. In this section, we'll delve deeper into the influence of social media on romantic jealousy and how it exacerbates this emotion. Social media has had a profound impact on the way we interact with others, and it has changed the dynamics of romantic jealousy. With the constant access to information and the ability to connect with people from all over the world, it's easy to get caught up in comparisons and envy. For instance, seeing our partners interact with others online, especially if they are members of the opposite sex, can trigger feelings of jealousy and insecurity. This can lead to obsessive checking and monitoring of our partner's profiles, posts, and messages, which can have a negative impact on our relationships. Social media also provides a platform for rumors and speculation, and these can quickly spread, causing additional stress and anxiety in our relationships. Moreover, social media can make it difficult to separate reality from fiction, as the constant stream of information about our partners and their lives can be misleading or misinterpreted. In addition, social media can amplify the behaviors associated with jealousy, such as stalking, spying, and intrusive thoughts. The ability to view our partner's profiles, posts, and messages can make it easy to get caught up in compulsive checking and monitoring, which can lead to increased feelings of jealousy and insecurity. The constant access to information about our partners and their lives through social media can make it difficult to escape the feelings of jealousy, as the constant stream of information can keep us trapped in these negative emotions. To summarize, social media has a significant impact on romantic jealousy by exacerbating the emotions and behaviors associated with jealousy. The constant access to information and the ability to connect with others can trigger feelings of insecurity and fear, and it can make it difficult to escape these negative emotions. The obsessive checking and monitoring of our partner's profiles and posts through social media can also amplify the feelings of jealousy and insecurity. In the next section, we'll explore ways to manage and reduce the impact of social media on romantic jealousy. The negative effects of social media on relationships. In this section, we'll examine the negative effects of social media on relationships, particularly in regards to jealousy and insecurity. Social media has a habit of amplifying the negative aspects of our relationships, and it can be particularly damaging when it comes to jealousy and insecurity. The constant access to information and the ability to connect with others can trigger feelings of jealousy and fear, leading to increased conflict and stress in our relationships. The obsessive checking and monitoring of our partner's profiles, posts, and messages can lead to increased feelings of jealousy and insecurity, and it can also lead to distrust and dishonesty in our relationships. For example, if we suspect our partners of being unfaithful or hiding something, the temptation to spy on their profiles and messages can be overwhelming. The constant stream of information about our partners and their lives through social media can also lead to misunderstandings and misinterpretations, which can cause additional stress and conflict in our relationships. Moreover, social media provides a platform for rumors and speculation, which can quickly spread and cause damage to our relationships. In addition, social media can make it difficult to escape the feelings of jealousy and insecurity, as the constant access to information can keep us trapped in these negative emotions. This can lead to feelings of resentment and bitterness, which can have long-term consequences for our relationships. To summarize, social media has negative effects on relationships by amplifying feelings of jealousy and insecurity, leading to increased conflict and stress, and causing misunderstandings and misinterpretations. The obsessive checking and monitoring of our partner's profiles, posts, and messages can also lead to distrust and dishonesty in our relationships, and the constant access to information can make it difficult to escape these negative emotions. In the next section, we'll discuss ways to manage and reduce the impact of social media on our relationships. Tips for dealing with social media fuel jealousy. In this section, we'll provide more in-depth advice for managing social media fuel jealousy in our relationships. Acknowledge and understand the role of social media. It's essential to recognize the impact that social media has on our emotions and to understand how it can influence our feelings of jealousy and insecurity. By acknowledging the role that social media plays, we can start to take steps to reduce its impact on our relationships. Practice empathy and understanding towards our partner. When we're feeling jealous, it can be easy to lash out and act impulsively. However, it's essential to practice empathy and understanding towards our partner, as social media can be misleading, and what we're seeing might not be the complete picture. Don't compare ourselves to others. Social media can make it easy to compare ourselves to others, and this can lead to feelings of jealousy and insecurity. It's important to remember that everyone's lives are different, and what we see online is often a curated and idealized version of reality. Take a break from social media. If we're feeling overwhelmed by the impact of social media on our relationships, it might be helpful to take a break from it. This could mean limiting the amount of time we spend on social media, or taking a complete break from it for a while. Focus on our own lives and relationships. Instead of focusing on the lives of others, it's important to focus on our own lives and relationships. By investing in our own well-being and happiness, we can reduce feelings of jealousy and insecurity, and cultivate stronger, more fulfilling connections. Seek professional help if necessary. If we're struggling to manage social media fuel jealousy in our relationships, it might be helpful to seek professional help. Talking to a therapist or counselor can provide us with the support and guidance we need to reduce the impact of social media on our relationships and cultivate healthier connections. To summarize, managing social media fuel jealousy in our relationships requires a combination of self-awareness, empathy, boundary setting, self-care, and support. By following these tips, we can reduce the negative impact of social media on our relationships and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling connections. Outro. In this section, we'll wrap up our discussion on the impact of social media on romantic jealousy. We've explored the definition of romantic jealousy and the influence of social media on our relationships, as well as the negative effects of social media on relationships and tips for dealing with social media fuel jealousy. It's important to remember that social media is just one aspect of our relationships, and that it doesn't define our worth or the quality of our relationships. By practicing self-awareness, empathy, communication, boundary setting, self-care, and seeking support, we can reduce the negative impact of social media on our relationships and cultivate healthier, more fulfilling connections. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. This concludes our video on the impact of social media on romantic jealousy. We hope you have a better understanding of this important topic, and we look forward to bringing you more informative and thought-provoking content in the future.